It's day 47 and we are waking up with great news. It was supposed to be 100% rain all day, but when we checked the weather, it changed.
Yeah, the tent is wet and we can still hear it. It is hitting. You can probably hear it in the video. But that is just coming off the trees. It is extremely windy. We're still up in the mountains right now. And the town says that it is clear. The radar looks clear from now till about 3 p.m., which was not the predictions yesterday. It's supposed to be raining all day. So we were actually like, what are we going to do today?
I know,
and
all last night we were like, so sad.
Yeah, just entering New Hampshire, and we do have some big mountains and things for the day, for the next bunch of days. So we're going to get it in. We're going to get these hours in. We're going to go really fast. We just packed really quickly. We got our rain gear on just because we're going to get wet under these trees. Hopefully when we get to a clearing, it's not raining, but it is windy. And we're just going to go with the flow. The flow of the wind. It's chilly. Bye, guys. Well, I don't know if it's raining or not, if we're just getting soaked from the trees, but it's still definitely coming down on us. It's really windy, and we are going up very steep slopes right off the bat here today in the wet conditions. Gotta take it slow. Don't know how many clips we'll get for you today, too. I'm keeping my phone in a baggie. This whole section here doesn't have a single leaf. It's all just pine trees, pine needles. So this is one of those streams again where it was just kind of coming down the rocks, as you can see kind of right here. Can't get your bottle under it or the water bladder. So another thing you can do, just a piece of bark. Found a real thin piece of bark up there. Washed it off pretty good. Stuck it here. Look at this. Nice little nozzle. Very easy to get my water bladder under and fill very quickly. Definitely not the clearest water, but you gotta survive out here. It'll taste good. All right, we are approaching the summit of Mount Success. I like that name, that's cool. It was a successful adventure out of Maine. We are in New Hampshire now. I do not think we're gonna get much of a view up here. Woo! Windy, very puddly. Oh man, look at this. Gonna have to do a little step action here. We're gonna go 1, 2, and across. Got it. All right. Approaching, approaching, approaching. Oh, I see a sign. Looks like it's bent over probably from the winds up here. It's not too windy yet compared to all the other peaks we've been to. However, we are not exposed yet. We're about to be right here. And not too bad. Not bad. Oh no! Thought it was going to be a success sign. Alright, well, probably going to put this away so it doesn't get too wet. Wow, look at this. Look at this little bog with the boards. I think we're going that way. There would be a view, I think. You can definitely see some mountaintops out there. But today could be a viewless day. Once again, we're in a bog on top of the mountain, and this keeps happening to us. I'm going to try to step here holding this phone without my poles, but these things are very wobbly, very broken. And look at what it's given us. We just avoided like 2 or 3 of these already, where the boards are all busted and under the swamp. Just going for it. Oh, nice. These packs can make you fall right back into that. We've heard some of these you could go up to knee to thigh high. Well, after a rainy mess of a day, we've decided to stay at this nice little shelter here, Hentium Pond Lean-To. Pretty cool in there. It's actually a bunk bed shelter. There's 2 levels in there. We're staying on the top level, but right next to this little roaring stream, some waterfalls. We got a nice pond. And we've got this awesome little water source with these crazy cool rocks that we could climb up if we really wanted to, but my legs are pretty tired. Coming right out of this beautiful little pond here. Another one of these smaller ponds where we could possibly see a moose. Look at the clouds rolling over tops of the trees. Really, really cool setting here. What do we have here? Yep, that's one of those pond leeches. I There's actually quite a bunch of them in this pond. But yeah, we only put in about 5 miles today. It was a really slow stretch. It was really, really sketchy on the ways down. We were slipping and sliding. There were a lot of bogs to try to get around. And yeah, we just figure we can push a lot better tomorrow. Get a lot more miles in. So we're gonna sign off for the day. Not many clips today, but hopefully tomorrow will be a little better. Good morning from day 48. Luckily, it's looking really nice out this morning. There is a chance of rain and 50% chance of storms around 2 p.m. today. Hoping that we have the better of the 50%. But let's see this nice shelter we stayed in. I want to be quiet, there's still some people sleeping in there right now. But amazing, amazing views right out of the shelter entrance. You can see out there while you're sleeping. We have the pond that I went down to and filled up this morning. And we're gonna be heading out in just a second. Oh boy. What?
Oh,
Yo.
man.
These things are not to be trusted.
You just never know where you're gonna step on. Oh my goodness.
Yo. Alright. And I'm stuck on the tree. Yep, this is crazy. Alright, now I know I can't trust any of these things. Watch this. Yep.
Oh man.
Well, I'm already wet. I mean. Yeah.
Oof.
Yo, not a single one of these can be trusted.
I don't even trust where I'm standing.
Well, this is what we've been dealing with for quite a few miles now.
There he is. Nice and wet.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
What you gonna do? Alright, we just saw a sign for a vista. We're gonna have a view right here. Check this out. Hello, beautiful. And hello, beautiful. Wow.
Look at that in the distance. You have windmills that are not moving.
Let's zoom in. It's hard to see right now. There we go.
Because it's supposed to rain today.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a stormy day. Not moving.
There you have it. Over here you have like a pond with something in the middle.
Yeah, check that out. A whole big strip across the pond. Doesn't look like it's a road. It's got trees and stuff. Interesting.
And we have beautiful mountains.
Cool, cool view here.
And this one's really nice. It has so many lily pads. All the other ones did.
Stopped at a nice tent site to eat our classic PB&Js with nuts and coconut. But let's talk about something else. Almost got 300 miles out of these. And it's a problem I've been hearing with the Ultras. A lot of people have shown me the same rip on that exact spot. I've been getting them wet for the past few days, and I'm assuming that kind of led to the rip there. I'm going to try to get some more miles out of this. You know, we're really close to the 300-mile marker. I've heard these can last, 400, 500 miles on some of the shoes between the Ultras and the Hokas. Not sure which next pair I'm going to get. But hopefully I can make it through the whites with these things. Don't rip any more, you. Another awesome viewpoint along our way. Those are the mountains we're coming up to. The Wildcats, Mount Moriah, all out there after we hit this US Route 2 and take a little break.
Check this out. Our first little raspberry bush. I'm not going to eat it because I am not 100% sure those are the edible ones, but they sure look like it. I also want to show you guys the path that we've been walking through. It's been extremely overgrown for the past 2 miles. It's hitting our heads, shoulders, all of our bodies. So we're going to make sure we're going to check for ticks once more once we get out to the road. Because we hear there's like a big tick problem here in New Hampshire / southern Maine. Apparently the mooses are dying off because of ticks, making some of them anemic. That's what we heard from the locals. So, going to make sure we're nice and safe out here.
This is called the ledges. As you can see why. Right along some awesome ledges with an amazing view. We had a few of these back in Maine where you just walk the ledge tops. Wow. Incredible. What a view. Check out the clouds over top of these mountains out here. Those are probably the whites and probably in a thunderstorm right now. We just heard some thunder a few minutes ago, a couple times. And it's looking like that's where it's coming from. Wouldn't want to be those people right now. Hopefully we have a better day in those mountains. Couldn't avoid the rain all day. Little patch coming through, maybe a half-hour rain. Had to throw on the trusty old rain gear. Got maybe 5 miles left to the road. Seeing if we can push.
So I don't know about you guys, but I've been noticing New Hampshire's kind of entering the fall maybe in August. What do you think?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't really see it. The rains have cleared. Got our rain jackets off. It's really nice out now. The weather prediction was actually correct this time. It was a 30-minute little spree of not too soaking rain.
And now we're going to start the Continental Trail, also known as the AT Trail. It used to be the Mahoosuc Trail, going north from here, but now going south, it changes names.
That's cool. Little sections that they call different things. But onward. About to hit one more viewpoint before we do a 1,000-foot descent, I believe, all the way down to the road, where we shall try to camp out for the night and get up early into town. It's looking like this is going to be our last view of the day before we do a big descent. This is pretty cool right here, though. This is Mount Adams, Mount Sam Adams, it says. I wish we could bring a Sam Adams up there and crack one open up there, but a little too much weight. We're trying to shed ounces here.
I take one small little break, and next thing you know, someone grabs my pack.
I mean, we're coming up to the whites, and this pack's been feeling way too light now, so I just gotta step up my game for my legs, you know? I've been hearing these people saying they've been carrying 80-pound packs and stuff. I get rumors, but it's getting up there. It's probably 70 right here, so let's get this training in. I just wish I could see where I was stepping.
He's grabbing my pack for the next 0.1 till we get to our tent site-ish. Although, I did ask for it back. He's not giving it back.
Nope. I'm not getting back here.
Oh gosh. Don't fall! Check out our tent spot. It is very flat, no rocks, no roots tonight, so looking forward to having a really good night rest.
Unfortunately, it's very wet.
Oh, yeah.
Tried to shake it out, but yeah. Next time we gotta air this thing out.
Yeah, we never got to dry after the rainy day.
Yeah, too many people at that lean-to that we were at to really, you know, get our stuff out and put it everywhere.
Yep, but for tomorrow we only have 2 miles and into town we go.